December 10th, 2009, Thursday. Cold Thursday morning. Probably 30, 40 degrees. And across the street is the TD Bank, and if anybody remembers, that used to be the Fresh Pond Diner, which is torn down. Rose's Pizza is still here. It makes a very good pie, may I add. And you can tell it's the Christmas season. They're selling Christmas trees over at the laundromat. Carl Emer is still here at the corner of Menahan and Fresh Pond. That hasn't changed. And now we have a CVS Pharmacy, which is a Grove and Fresh Pond. And anybody who spent any time in Ridgewood knew that this was the home of the old Oasis movie theater, which has been gone a very, very long time. It's Aunt Bella's, and just looking down. That Flowers, that used to be a vet, but they moved farther down. The Animal Clinic of Queens, they moved down to the next block, but that used to be a vet's place. And laundromat, and the Cantania Bakery, Glenlow Tavern, and right over here is Linden Street. Offices of Kathy Nolan, New York Assembly. And then at the corner of Palmetto and Fresh Pond, we have, yeah, I guess this looks familiar to everybody who's been in Ridgewood. This Polish restaurant is still working, still up and about. That used to be a little kid's store, Italian store. Can't remember the name of it, but it was there forever, and it just sold a lot of kids' clothing, better kids' clothing that you just couldn't find anywhere. They shut down several years ago. I believe they resurfaced somewhere in Howard Beach. We have Washdom and Cerise. I guess that was maybe an old law firm, I'm not sure, but they just started redoing the front of the facade. As you can see, it's still in works. What's going to come there, I don't know, but that has been empty for the longest time. And then if you just pan to the left, we have the post office. That's still there. Here's another sushi place on Fresh Pond Road as we're approaching Madison. And across the street you have Maspeth Federal. That building's been there a long time. And Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe I'll stop in and get some coffee later, warm up. The GNC, that's been there a while. Coming up to the ABC Superstores. Sells a lot of inexpensive items, clothing. And then you also have the Queens County Savings Bank right there. And across the street, this is at the corner of, I believe it's Putnam, yes. Putnam. The Payless Shoe Store. Right here, right at the corner of Putnam. And the old Stallworth Milrue Drugstore. They always have their windows decorated nice for the holidays. Very festive. Reminds me the way it was when I was a kid. And here we have the Delight Donut Shop, where you can get one terrific breakfast. And that's a Subway. And I believe years ago, maybe 15 years ago, that used to be a Dunkin' Donuts, Krupner Pharmacy, and Associated Grocery Store. And this is just looking the other way on Fresh Pond where we just came from. Now that on the corner, that Chase Bank, that used to be my spot. Fresh Pond Road M Station, which is still here, and it probably looks the same way it did 60 years ago. And that's it right there going up the ramp. And a bank, Capital One. I know this used to be North Fork and Greenpoint. They just keep closing down and changing names. And this place right here, Top 99, I'm going way back, 30 plus years, but if I remember correctly, this used to be a Chinese restaurant, one of those old time ones. One from column A, two from column B thing. Many meals there. And what do we have there? Cleaners, Hardware, Bakery, Polsky, Deli, Ridgewood Office Products, been there a long time. And then coming up on this corner, got several of these in the neighborhood now, 7-Elevens. 7-Elevens. And over there, Fresh Pond 99 cents. There was, if you look above, you see it says Hobbies there. Yeah, that was an old hobby store going way back, but now it's a 99-cent store. you know, just what we need in the neighborhood because there are just so few of them. It's just across the street. The 99-cent store, law offices. It's a nice Italian restaurant over there. Right there. It's Nail's Place, grocery store, and then we at 68th Road down there. We come to a school. This store here, Computers with the yellow sign, I believe that was J. Rose that sold women's clothing there. But I think the two ladies there retired, so they left. But this has been in the neighborhood for a long, long time. And of course, if you want to talk about things being in the neighborhood a long, long time, there's Bonafide Opticians, who used to be down, they used to be down in Ridgewood. They used to be down in Ridgewood, I think, in that little triangle. It was by the old Madison Theater, which obviously is no longer there. They were there for many years now. I'm probably going back to the, probably like the 1960s on that one. And now we're standing at the corner of Catalpa. Catalpa Avenue. It's also called Scott Charles Timmis Avenue. You know, I'm wondering if maybe these were people that were lost in 9/11. Just curious. And just right beyond there, then Peter Cardella Senior Citizen Center, which has been there for a while. And Catalpa, I'm looking to my right, and down there is beautiful St. Matthias Church. Koch's Funeral Home, right here. That's been around for a very long time. And some eye doctors here. This gentleman here, he's probably been here since the 60s. And at this corner, Cypress Hills Fresh Pond, a little memorial square. And there's some old faded flowers here. And these are the classic row houses of Ridgewood. As we're almost done. We're almost down the Myrtle Avenue. And just down on Cypress Hill Street, there's the Salvation Army. I think that's been there for a while. It's still there. I think on this corner, now this is a City Island laundromat. I think when I was a kid, this used to be a City Island laundromat. Used to be a Strauss store, if I remember correctly. And then just farther down, you have a German-American school. Ridgewood used to be Germantown. So that, I would guess that school's been established for many years. Now here on 70th and Fresh Pond, we have the Glenwood Manor, which is, you know, condominiums. The new Chicken Galore. It's only new because they, I guess they changed their awning. That has been there at least from the 70s. And over here, to my left, this building here, is a condominium. I think they call it the Ridgewood Mews. This is a building here, and farther down, this yellowish building, that's another much bigger complex. But yes, if you want a condo in Ridgewood, we have them. Myrtle Avenue. There. The Polish Slavic Credit Union. And this is Barry's Carpet World, which, by the looks of things, it's probably been there for decades. And there's always big billboards up here. Christmas season. So this concludes our trip down Myrtle. At Fresh Pond Road, we're ending at Myrtle Avenue. And again, you know, if there's anything that you would like to see about Ridgewood, you could just put comments on this video. They'll be on YouTube. And I'll do my best to see what I can do. It's always interesting to go back and see how things change.